All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem El Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, the bonds to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And the title of this lesson is basically after the precept of 1 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, and the 20th verse, where it says, for the kingdom of the Most High is not in word, but in power. Okay, so when you read these scriptures and you hear about the Messiah coming back, the anointed, the Holy One returning, okay, this is not just some fairy tale. Okay, this isn't just plain words. Okay, these words are going to be made flesh. All right, be made manifest. All right, coming in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai. Okay, and that's why the scriptures say thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Okay, because the Lord is coming, all right, in great power, in great number. Okay, he's coming in all his glory, and he's not going to meet this world as a man. He's coming back as this great power. Okay, none like ever seen before on the face of this earth. All right, why? Because the Most High is getting ready to establish his kingdom on the earth. All right, and it's not going to be a peaceful thing. Okay, because the Most High said it. He said, think not that I have come to send peace on the earth. He's come what? To send his sword. And that sword is talking, Isaiah 66:16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay. The Lord is a man of war. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai is his name. Okay. And the Most High is not coming, to politic, to, can I please this or no? He's going to take the kingdom. Okay, he is going to redeem his elect. All right, and he's going to take the kingdom. He is going to smite the nations and set up his kingdom on the earth. All right, in righteousness. This is what's going to happen. All right. So, that's why it says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, for what end is it unto you? Or if we paraphrase in the Amos, okay? Because when the Lord returns, all right, he is an austere man. He don't take no nonsense, okay? And he don't take no nonsense now, all right, saying at this point in time, at this very moment. So what more when he comes, all right, in his fierce anger, all right? The Most High is not playing any games with these people, okay? This world is in for a rude awakening. All right. So this is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever. All right. Possession, ownership, taking. Okay. What is rightfully theirs. This is their inheritance. This is the portion of Jacob. All right. Which is not like them. All right. Israel is the rod of his inheritance. All right, the Lord Yahweh is his name. Okay, the creator of heaven, the creator of heavens, the creator of all. All right, his people, all right, are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and in the next verse in that chapter, Jeremiah 51st chapter, after it says the portion of Jacob is not like them, the next precepts is, ye are my battle axe and weapons of war. With thee will I smite the nations. Okay. The Most High is going to use his servants. Okay, because when Yahweh is on the scene, okay, as the Lamb, all right, he said, if this is my kingdom, my servants would fight. But guess what? The kingdom of the Most High is getting ready to be established. So what? His servants are going to fight. All right. Again, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. All right. A great army, the Lord Yahweh of hosts. All right. There's many more of the Most High's army than there is of, you could say, this world's army. Okay, you have a complete army. All right, and they're getting ready to take the nation. All right, and the Lord's will I'm of that number. I'm going to be partaker in this. Okay, be a partaker in taking the kingdom. All right, and possessing, all right, the kingdom of heaven. Okay, as a joint heir under Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai. All right, and under Malak Dawudah, all right, in that royal order. Okay, that's why Most High says in Psalm the 2nd chapter, Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. Then what? Then shalt, was it? Then shalt thou break them. Roughly paraphrasing, shall break them with the rod of iron. What thou shalt dash them in pieces. Okay. This is of action. This is of power. All right. Again, the Most High is a man of war. All right. But continuing in Daniel 7th chapter, in the 18th verse, and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. All right. Again, the kingdom of heaven is getting ready to be established, but the wicked has to be put out. All right. Thus, with violence, this city Babylon is going to be thrown down. All right. This is what's happening. All right. And as you can see in the background, this is a clip, from the brother Monatizah Bayamyan, that makes these sick edits, and inspiring brothers and stuff like that, with his gift, but this is just like a slideshow, of what is to come. All right, because this is just a representation. Okay, nothing, no words, nothing can compare to the actual when these things start to manifest. Okay, but this is that time that the Most High is talking about. All right, that day of vengeance. Okay, this is what's on the Lord's heart. Okay, he is gonna come. Dye garments from Basra. Okay, he's getting ready to take the kingdom. All right. So moving on to Revelation, the first chapter. Revelation, the first chapter and the 7th verse. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Okay, and those clouds are talking about the chariots. All right, covering the whole sky. Okay, and they also which pierced, and they also which pierced him. Okay, them that put the Lord to death. All right, again, that day of vengeance. Okay, that for the ones that said, let his blood be upon us and our children. Okay, the Most High has been long suffering. Okay, and he's long holding his tongue. Right, he's no longer going to hold his tongue concerning their wickedness. All right, the Most High is getting ready to sit in that seat of judgment and take the kingdom. Okay. Continuing, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen. Okay, because he's coming in great power. All right, it's 8. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, saith the Lord, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty. Okay, again, the Most High is coming in his great power, his great glory. And again, he's not going to meet thee as a man. All right. Most High is getting ready to redeem his elect and take the kingdom of heaven. All right, and under we shall be joint heirs. All right, and there shall be a kingdom everlasting. Okay, the tabernacles of David, that government. Okay, being established. All right, and it's going to be taken. All right, this is our inheritance. The world is made for our sakes. Okay, and now Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning that followeth. All right. Now is the time for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans to get back in your proper order, your first estate, okay, as rulers of the earth. All right, and while I'm here in the first chapter of Revelations, get into his appearance. All right, of the Messiah. Okay, the Son of Man. What does he look like? Okay, so Revelations chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, woolly white hair, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. All right, because the Most High is furious. All right, he is drunken in his anger. All right, in his fury. Okay. This is 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. Okay, so he's a dark-skinned man. All right, in this world's terms, he's a so-called black man. Okay. All right, an angry black man is on his way. All right, and he's not coming as a man. All right. It's continuing. His voice as the sound of many waters. Okay, again, great power. I think of the force and power of the seas. Okay, and it's liking his voice as many waters. All right, many oceans. All right, sounds of crashing waves. Okay, again, great power that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is returning in. All right. This is where I'm gonna close out. This is Revelations chapter 19 and start at verse 11. And I saw heaven opened. All right, Yahweh Shai is getting ready to crack the skies. Okay, no more isolated so-called UFO sightings. No, they're gonna be parked outside your house. Okay, shooting laser beams at you. Okay, and beaming up the elect. Okay, all right. So this is 11, Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse. Okay, talking about Yahweh Shai and his great power. Okay, horse represents power. All right, horse power. Okay, white, pure. Okay, he's talking about Yahweh Shai. All right. All right, he left as a lamb. He's coming back as a lion. All right. This is continuing. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. All right, the ultimate judge. The Most High is the judge alone. All right, he is a man of war. All right, and he's getting ready to set up righteousness as a standard on the planet Earth. Okay, the righteous is getting ready to be in authority. Okay, and it's going to be violently. All right, this is 12. All right, his eyes were as a flame of fire. Again, and his angry, his fierce anger. Okay, and on his head were many crowns. All right, he has taken the crowns of these kingdoms. All right, these kings. All right, the rulers of this world. All right. He is getting ready, which is already written, which means it's already happened. All right, but it's going to manifest and play out here on earth. All right, that he is going to take the kingdoms of this world by force. All right. Continuing, and he had a name written that no man knew but himself. Okay. Now, and we know his name. His name is Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, it's 13, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. Okay, you know, those dyed garments from Basra. Okay, he has treaded the winepress. All right, the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right, great power that the Lord is coming in and returning in. Okay, continuing, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. Okay, John the 1st chapter. All right, the Word was made flesh. All right, and it's talking about Yahweh Shai. All right, this is what these scriptures are talking about. This is 14. And the armies, all right, the host, which were in heaven, followed him upon white horses. Okay, these chariots, all right, great power. All right, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. All right, the Most High is showing his power. He's getting ready to flex. Okay, and the angels are going to be clean too. They're going to be fresh and full of power. Okay, and Lord's will I'm part of that number. All right, when I am changed. Okay. You know, when these chains of darkness are taken off of us, so we can be as Yahweh Shai is when he returns. All right, 1 John the 3rd chapter. Okay, continuing, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword. Okay, again, Isaiah 66 and 16. All right, he's coming to bring a sword. You know, that day of vengeance, that day of reckoning. Indignation, punishment for all those that have lived ungodly, judgment. This is what's going to happen. Continuing, that with it he should smite the nations. It's plain as day. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. Okay, this is the Most High's inheritance. All right, this is the covenant. This is his children. All right, inheritance. This is ours. Okay, we were taking what is rightfully ours. All right, which is dominion over the planet Earth. Continuing, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty power. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Okay, and that's talking about Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and he's coming with great power. All right. So, Lord's witness is edifying, and as always, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, Ba'ashim Rakak Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.